All right, well, I've been watching The New Normal, this gay themed comedy show on NBC, and uh, last few days I've been watching up to the fifth episode, I think it was. You see, these kinds of shows, I don't really take my time to actually watch them live as they come out on the network show because you have to watch the commercials and all that. I don't really want to do that. So I don't really schedule my time out of my busy schedule to watch these kinds of shows. My favorite shows have always been uh, shows like Operation Repo. I like that show. I don't know why I do. I really do like that show. Hardcore Pawn on True TV. Yeah, True TV has really good shows. But those are my two favorite from there. Lizard Lick is really cool. I really like those guys. It's fucking rednecks. Uh, but the new normal. Look, I'm a homo myself. I'm a gay guy, and to be honest with you, I don't see how I can relate with these two guys, the two protagonists, the main leads of the show. So, for those of you who don't know what the show's about, well, basically, it's these two gay guys, a gay couple, and they're trying to have a baby. So they recruit this single woman, or actually, she's separated from her husband, who drove to California to escape it all. She has a very nerve-wracking, racist, homophobic Republican grandmother who also followed her to California. And basically, well, that's the show. Oh, and she has a daughter, the surrogate mother. And the premise is, well, the gay couple decided to have a baby with this surrogate mother, with this girl. And that's basically the whole story. And, there's certain things that happened, blah, 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 blah. And in the show, you have the typical white, liberal, successful, quote unquote, successful gay couple with the predictable feminine mannerisms. And, look, I'm not a total butch myself. I'm not a top. But at least, I don't know, I just act myself. I believe that these gay constructs, these gay characters have been so botched up by these straight producers who think, oh, this is so funny, yeah, this is so pro-gay, and I mean, no, it isn't. This is not really a gay show. I just, yeah, they have the gay scenes where they kiss and all that, but I I think that people actually do know that gay couples have gay sex, and they know that. But this is more for like straight people. But and in a way, yeah, I mean, almost every show on NBC, on Fox, whatever, it's for a straight audience, obviously, because the majority of the audience is straight. But in a way, I feel like we should owe it to the audience to really make a good drama or a comedy. And comedies are really hard to write. I used to write comedy, and it's horrible. It's very severely difficult to write a good comedy. Now, it just take it from me. I tried and I failed. I tried many times to write comedy. It's so difficult for me, and it is for a lot of people, a lot of writers. That's why I kind of only maintain myself in dramas, sci-fi movies. But comedies, we always have that high part that this is where you want to be with a comedy. With a drama, you can take it any other way, but with comedy, you have to have a certain high standard. Now, does this show really meet that standard? Well, in a way, it does. But in another way, I don't feel it is a great show. I just don't. Look, I've already seen 5 episodes. The 5th episode, I just saw today on my on-demand, because I don't watch these shows live. I mean, look, the only shows I watch live are, like I said, the True TV shows, which are Operation Repo, I love that show. Hardcore Pawn, it's a really, really good show. And also, I like, Seth MacFarlane. I think he's a pretty funny guy. I like uh, American Dad. That's one of my favorite shows. Family Guy, really good show. And I also like South Park. I mean, I think that's also a really good show. Now, I try to give shows that just premiered, that are just starting, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. And I say, all right, I'm going to sit down, force myself to watch this. I'm going to sit down and really just take it in. But boy, I didn't sit down for this shit. I actually had to bend over and spread my fucking ass cheek so I could get ass raped by the bad writing on this show. I mean, the writing is so. I thought we had high standards of writing. Because when I wrote a screenplay a long time ago, it was a comedy, a gay comedy. I was bombarded with criticism, constructive criticism, if you want to say it that way. And people telling me, oh no, this is not funny, this is not up to par. You could have worked on that joke, on that bit, whatever. Fine. But here, look, the jokes are pretty tame. The whole thing is pretty tame. It's pretty predictable. And when you came to the 5th episode of this show, which I watched today, and there's another episode after this, the 6th episode. So it's been 6 weeks now. Hasn't it? Or was it, I don't know how many weeks, but it's been a few weeks already of the new normal on NBC. And I watched the 5th episode, and I said, it was about Obama and Mitt Romney and all. You know what? Most of the time, when I watch television shows, a program, or a movie, I tend to want to escape politics in a way. Yeah, we can inject political reality into these stories, movies, whatever, but then have a different way of looking at things, unique ways of taking on these issues. But the characters are so limited in this show, maybe except for the grandmother. The grandmother's pretty racist and all that, but we can play with that a little bit. She's the most interesting part of this whole thing. But even then, she sounds predictable because she's like the predictable, she's the Republican, conservative. She's voting for Mitt Romney, and then the two gay guys are the liberals, hypocritical as they are because they don't have any black friends and all this. The last episode was the 5th episode. Really, it just sent a message to me that the show is going down. It's going downhill. I'm sorry, that's my own opinion. And the writing in the 5th episode especially, oh my God, it was so horrible. The political, predictable banter is like, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's me and I've talked politics all the time and I observe politics. And when somebody tells me, oh, this is a funny show, I'm like, I seen funnier shit at political conventions or on talk radio. I seen better shit, funnier and interesting shit. But I don't know. I have everybody emailing me saying, oh, Jose, you gotta watch the new normal. And I give it a shot. 5th episode, I think I'm done. I thought towards probably the 2nd episode was pretty interesting. I thought maybe this might have a chance of getting me as an audience. Maybe this is a good thing. But I give it a second chance on the 3rd episode, and I just thought maybe I could I can see something in this that can bring me some hope that this will be an interesting, funny, well-written show with good characters, well-rounded characters, and they're not. Look at the two gay guys. They're not well-rounded. They're not unique. Look, if you want a unique gay-themed show, why don't you have a show about, let's say, oh, a gay boxer. Yeah, we had Orlando Cruz. I don't know if you heard that in the news that we had a gay boxer come out of the closet, Orlando Cruz. Oh, yeah. You see, that would be very interesting to see. I will watch that. It's not because he's, hot. I'm just saying that he's not your typical gay guy. It's not. And then anybody that calls him a faggot, he'll beat the shit out of him. you know? We could have scenes of violence and I don't know. But something different. I mean, can we have something that is... I mean, if I want to see something like that, the new normal, if I wanted to see what happened in the 5th episode, the political banter, the usual political talking points and all that, I just go to West Hollywood or Laguna Beach or Long Beach or any of these gay areas. Hang out with a bunch of white liberals, gay white liberals. I mean, that's what I will see. I mean, it's not that interesting. It's not. I've seen funnier shit elsewhere. And so I give it a shot. So don't tell me that I'm biased or I was like, oh, Jose, you didn't watch the show. How can you criticize it? Well, I'm criticizing it because I did watch the damn show. Now, to me, the best show I've ever seen, gay show I've seen was Queer as Folk. As bad as it was, in a way that, yeah, it was some sort of stereotypical parody of the quote gay lifestyle. But at least the scenarios were unique. The characters had a unique take on those stereotypes. In fact, the whole show was a take on the gay stereotype. I think that's what the premise of the show was. But what's the premise here? I mean, it's just saying, oh, look at us, we're two gay dudes and we want to have a kid. Look, I don't know who blew who at the NBC executive offices, but I hope that was a really good blowjob. Because this shit really, really blows, okay? It blows beyond belief. I'm sorry, I don't like it. And I know people will send me messages, emails, or whatever. Go ahead. And I bet a lot of gay people would agree with me on this. So, yeah, because look, we're sick and tired of this. All this stereotyping. Gay people act like this. They like, these kinds of drinks. They have these kinds of parties. They would be, into fashion and all this shit. I'm not into fashion. I wear blue jeans. Sometimes I wear boots. I have jeans, a shirt, and a leather jacket. That's what I wear. I'm not into fashion. When I see something that looks good on me, I just wear it. If I think it looks good on me. I'm not gonna wear it because, well, it's in. Oh my god, it makes me like my figure. It makes it look good. So no, I mean, enough with this shit already. Enough with this shit. We're done. God. I mean, first we had to deal with Glee, and then we're gonna have to deal with this shit. I mean, what other gay shows are out there? What's that? What? There was another gay show. I forgot. I just, I will be open-minded. I'm not a hypercritical kind of guy. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't want to watch anything. Yes, I will watch things, and I will say no. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I watched Glee. First episode of Glee. Within the first 10 minutes, I was like, this is it. No way, Jose, I'm not going to be watching this shit. And I don't. I don't care if it's gay, straight, bi. I don't discriminate. In fact, if it's a gay show, I expect more of it. I expect higher quality. And especially if it's written or directed, produced by gay people. Oh, come on. You can't be serious with this shit. Now, maybe this is for people, straight people. Maybe this show is for straight assholes who have no clue, who have no sense of humor, lower intelligence, fat assholes, Chick-fil-A fans, I don't know. But we should have like a, I don't know, we should have, I think, a gay sitcom. I think that would be a very good thing. We had Will and Grace. That show had its up and downs. I'll say that. It had its up and downs, but it always kept me interested in the characters. And even though Jack was campy, whatever you want to say, but his camp was so out there. It was very unique. It wasn't your typical, look at me, I'm drinking some Chardonnay, we're talking about Obama, about we should vote for Obama. Like I see that shit all the time. When I go to fucking gay clubs, we see this shit. Why do I want to sit down on my sofa and watch it? And watch it again? Like, I don't. Will and Grace, they had really unique characters. I mean, well, first, Will was kind of unique. Grace was unique. Jack, well, he was campy. He was there to really push the envelope. And I don't mind camp as long as it's very unique and interesting and really funny. I wouldn't mind it. But if something is so campy and cheesy because for the sake of being cheesy and campy and because it's a gay show and all, I don't buy it. It's just so fake. It's really fake when that happens. So why don't we do this? Why don't we have I know people always challenge me. They say, Jose, if you don't like the show, write your own show. I'm like, well, maybe I will. Maybe I will write a teleplay one of these days. A sitcom. And I know it's really difficult. God, it's so difficult. I would rather lie on a bed of nails than write a comedy. But sometimes you're going to have to make sacrifices. And I will. One day, I will. I just have to think about the plot. I have to think about the story, the characters. Actually, really think about the show and really have, because if you just lay it out there, if you just do it for the sake of doing it because NBC wants a gay show, and then you just put whatever you have at your disposal together, I mean, it's pretty Mickey Mouse. I mean, that's what I think. It's pretty Mickey Mousey. And then you have a Mickey Mousey show, a gay show, two gay liberals, and of course you have to add the politics to it. And there's a way to do it, and there's a way not to do it. But you had to add the politics in the show. I was like, God, you know what? I'm so sick of fucking politics. I'm so sick of it. I already said it, why I'm sick of this shit. Why both parties are wrong. And then they're just playing us like fools. And every time I see this shit, especially on a gay show or on logo or on a gay website, or when they say, oh my God, Obama is so good, we just want to suck his black cock. I'm like, fuck that shit. I know it's important that we should have gay rights and support gay rights. But we can do that, and we're doing it on our own without Obama. I mean, is Obama going to Minnesota and say, hey, don't vote for the marriage amendment? He's not doing that. He's in Ohio. He's in Virginia. All these big important states. Anyway, I don't want to talk about politics. You see, that's what happens when I see these kinds of shows. I end up talking about politics, and my mouth tastes really bitter when I talk about politics, Mitt Romney, Obama, or any of this shit. My mouth just goes sour. I have salty mouth. I feel like a fucking donkey just came in here and fucking raped my fucking mouth and come all over me. God, I hate that. No, that did not happen to me in Tijuana. I did not become the donkey show. I mean, seriously. Do you go watch a television show to reaffirm your political values? What the fuck? Of course, it's NBC. If it was ABC, what? Oh, ABC has the one with Ed O'Neill. Actually, that's a better show. I haven't watched it lately because I just stopped watching it for I don't know why. But I didn't stop watching that show. God, now I forgot the name. I'll look it up right now. But I didn't stop watching that show because of bad content. I just stopped watching it. So that's me. God, what's the name of the fucking show? I have really bad memory. Shouldn't be doing that. But I tell you, we're sinking. We're going down. The ship. GLAAD came out today and said, or yesterday was it? I think it was. And they said, oh, there's more gay characters on. Yeah, but it's shitty. Why would you count the shit? Oh, there are more gay characters on television. Yeah, but they all suck. I mean, a small minority of them are actually good. Modern Family. There you go. That's the show. I'm a huge Ed O'Neill fan. I think he's a really good actor. He was on Married with Children. That's where he was. That's his shining armor right there. That's his. That's one of the most memorable roles of television history, in my own opinion. You see, we should have a Married with Children gay version. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. That would be actually the true reality of many of these gay households. And the thing is that the typical stereotype of two gay professional people, liberal, white, whatever, that is a sort of reality that is really boring. I mean, who fucking cares? I mean, gay people watching this shit are saying, oh, we're watching it because it's a gay show. Now, we're on television. Oh, yes, now we get to have a little kid. In Modern Family, I think they adopted kids, I think, right? I'm going to start watching Modern Family again. I don't know why I stopped. But most of their episodes are not on my on-demand, so I have to go on the internet. I'm not going to pay to watch it. It's not that good. They are on Netflix, so we can watch it there. But I'm not going to pay for it. It's not that, it's not, ooh. I did pay for the whole DVD set of Queer as Folk. It cost me, I don't know how much it was, but it was a couple hundreds. And because I said, it's worth buying it. I will contribute. I will pull my wallet and I will contribute to this show. Because I thought it was well written. I mean, that show was so well written. I was like, wow. The lines, the storyline, the plot. Everything just worked well. But over here, we are just having problems. Why doesn't Glad say this? Why don't they do this? Why don't they say, oh, really? You're going to have more gay characters like those on the new normal? Oh, really? Well, why don't we just go ahead and shoot ourselves in the head? Why don't we do that? I mean, Glad's supposed to protect us from defamation. I think this is totally defamation right here. Totally defamation. Now, everybody in America who watches this show says, oh, that's how gay people act. I'm like, no. That's how these straight writers think we act. But the thing is, I don't know. It shouldn't be really based on reality. It should be based somewhat on reality, but pushed to the envelope. Pushed to the limit. Make those characters really unique. Make them do shit that we normally don't do. That would be interesting. That's what people want to see. Straight people, gay people, who cares? So, I think that new Sacha Baron Cohen movie is going to be interesting. The Lesbian. And it's based on that Hong Kong tycoon. I don't know if you guys remember this. What's his name? Something Shao. I don't know what his name is. Whatever. Kyle Sissel, something like that. Well, this Hong Kong tycoon is offering $65 million to anybody or male, to any man that can woo his lesbian daughter and marry her. Isn't that interesting? And yeah, I mean, that's a pretty that's a really unique story there. And it's so unique that Sacha Baron Cohen, which a lot of gay people, like those that like the new normal, they don't like Sacha Baron Cohen because of what he did with Bruno. But again, yes, Bruno was... You see, here's what I don't get. There are a lot of gay people out there that were complaining about Bruno. Oh, he's so stereotypical. Oh my god, he's so campy. But here's the thing. He wasn't really that stereotypical. First of all, how many gay, flamboyant, Austrian, wannabe movie stars do you know that are that flamboyant? And you put that flamboyant Austrian gay guy in these kinds of situations. It was really funny. It was hilarious. The whole Ron Paul thing, all that was hilarious. Fuck, I was laughing throughout the whole film. It was really good. I give it a B+. But a lot of gay people are like, no, it's stereotypical. But here we have a totally stereotypical show, the new normal. Totally stereotypical. Two gay, white, liberal guys. Oh no, I don't... Oh, that's very unique. Oh my god, Shakespeare. Anyway. Am I missing something here? Am I supposed to look for something? I forgot. Oh, no. But that movie, The Lesbian, I think is going to be very interesting. Based on that story of the Hong Kong tycoon, that's going to be very interesting. And, I mean, I like Sacha Baron Cohen. I think he's very talented. To be honest with you. That kind of comedy is, it's very unique to him. It's like the Three Stooges, they had their own kind of comedy. Lucille Ball, she had her own comedy, all that stuff. But yet, here the new normal is like, it's just your average comedy show. It's just, and even if it was a comedy show, it should have those moments where like, wow, that made me think, or it made you kind of go through a catharsis. But here it doesn't, it almost did for me, in the second episode and the third episode, I think. But They really fucked it up with the fifth one. I mean, it just went downhill. It went crashing down. Faster than the World Trade Center. How about that? God, but it was... I'm not going to watch it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to watch it anymore. It's dead. For Jose Soto, the new normal is canceled. And they're coming out with these stupid shows all the time, like pulling it out of their fucking asses. Why can't we have really good shows now? Why is it so difficult to write a good show these days? Let me tell you why it's so difficult. It's not the writers. I don't blame writers. I think, because I'm a writer as well. I was a writer, but I wouldn't blame the writers, the producers. They have a certain vision. And they don't care what the writers think. They're just there to fill in the blanks. They're just there to tell the characters what to say. The producers say, we want this kind of show. I mean, look at one of the greatest shows, comedy shows of our life. I Love Lucy. If you're gay, you love that show. Situational comedy with unusual banter, unique bits that no other television show during that time was doing. Now look at the present. You have typical shows made by atypical producers about typical people doing typical things. I mean, it's just, why can't we challenge ourselves and stop recycling this shit? Why can't we do that? And especially if it's a gay movie or a gay show, we should be really out there with the quality, with the uniqueness, with getting people to talk about the show. I don't know. I mean, that's just my thing. And I really wanted this to really work. I mean, I was curious. Well, let's see what this is about. Okay, two gay guys. I didn't know that there were liberals or that any of this would have been an issue. But I guess it is an issue. And I don't mind the politics, I mean, I mind it if it's really just a political speech. I mean, and that's what it was. In the fifth episode, it was a political speech. It was a stunt for Obama. And I don't care if you're for Obama or for mittens, or I don't give a shit. It's just like, let's just do a show. Let's do a comedy show. For crying out loud. Make us laugh. I wasn't laughing. I was like, huh? What? Huh? What does that mean? I don't know. I guess next time NBC should consult me when they want to do a show like this. They should just consult anybody else besides NBC HQ. They should go out there and really do their homework. What kind of gay comedy shows or gay drama shows we should have. Stop worrying how many gay characters we have. Can't we just have one good damn fucking character? Just one. Just one. I don't care if it's a lesbian. I don't care if it's a transgender. Just one damn freaking. For me, okay, let's say a gay man. One gay male character. Just one. Just one. Can't we just build one that's incredible, memorable, that everybody knows that swooped this nation, that made television history? You can always remember Gilligan, right? From Gilligan's Island, we can remember Lucy and Ricky, we can remember Ethel Mertz, we can remember, the Golden Girls, right? Tim Allen, we can remember that guy. Memorable characters, no matter what you feel about them. But have you ever really thought about it and just like stood back and say, wait a minute, how many memorable characters do we have? I mean, gay characters. Brian, what? Kinney was his name from Queer as Folk? No, he's not that memorable. He was good, but he wasn't memorable. Jack from Will and Grace? Jack. Well, maybe that's the most memorable character. I don't know. Is it? I mean, he's good. He's not that good. I mean, he's not that oomph. You know, he doesn't have that oomph. I don't know how to really explain it. You know, just think about it. I mean, we don't have a memorable gay character, and here we have Glad, of all people, saying, we have so many LGBT characters. Oh, we're so excited. Yeah, but they also counted the co-stars and the cameos, right? Or where's that article? Let me find it here. Where is that stupid shit? Here it is. Study finds rise in gay characters on network TV. The number of gay and bisexual characters on scripted broadcast network TV is at its highest ever level in the season ahead. According to GLAAD, the total on cable television is also going up. Yeah, but nobody can remember a maybe except for Jack, maybe Jack. But even then, you know, the show's canceled now, so it's like, it's been a while. And Sean Hayes, who plays Jack, I don't know what, he's doing something else, right? I mean, he's going out, he's doing some other projects. Yeah, but can we have a memorable gay character that the country can relate to and say, oh, remember that? Oh yeah, I know XYZ from the XYZ show. I don't know. The 17th annual sorry, I can't really read this. The 17th annual Where We Are on TV report. That's a very unique name. Where We Are on TV. Where we are. How about who we are on TV? That's a more interesting question. That's a more urgent question to ask. The 17th annual Where We Are on TV report, released Friday, found that 4.4% of actors appearing regularly on primetime network drama and comedy series during the 2012 through 13th season will portray lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender characters. That is up from 2.9% in 2011, which saw a dip in what had been a growing annual trend. The study reviewed 97 scripted TV programs scheduled to air on the upcoming season on the broadcast networks, counting a total of 701 series regular characters. The study found that 31 of them are LGBT characters. And none of them are good. You know. I mean, I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that they're not good enough for us to be wowed, to be like, oh yeah. ABC has the highest amount with 10 out of the 194, or 5.2% of the regular characters identified as LGBT. After leading last year, Fox ranked second with 6 LGBT characters out of 118 total series regulars, or 5.1%. Whatever. Yeah, but you know, just do a good one. I mean, what's so wrong with that? Why can't we? I mean, take a bunch of gay writers, lock them up in a cabin somewhere, up in the woods, force them to stay there until they come out with a gay character that will wow the nation and will wow the TV audience. Why can't we have that? I know what we could do. We could build a show around Big Gay Al. Remember that guy, Big Gay Al, from South Park? Oopsies. That would be interesting. I would watch that if it has the same South Park. But Big Gay Al would, I think that would ring in many people's heads. Oh, look, it's Big Gay Al. Yeah, but why can't we have? I mean, people always say, we need to have a presence on television, on movies. In movies, we haven't done anything. To be honest with you, when have we had a gay lead role on one of these blockbuster movies? Never. We never had it. It just, I don't know. I'm just sick and tired of the same shit being regurgitated and people saying, oh, look, it's new and improved, funnier, dramatic. I don't know. It's not dramatic. It's shit. That's what it is. It's vital for networks to weave complex and diverse storylines of LGBT people. So what? No, that's not really the important thing. The important thing is to write really good shit and come up with really good characters. Why can't we do that? It's vital for networks listen to this shit. It is vital for networks to weave complex and diverse storylines of LGBT people in the different programs they air. In other words, just put them there. Who cares what they do, if they're good or bad, or if they suck? They might suck dick, but we don't care if they suck. We don't care if they blow. Just put them there. Make them dance. Make them dance as we shoot bullets on the floor. Okay, but, I'm done with the new normal. I'm pretty much done. If this is how it's going to be, the first few episodes, they cannot even get it right. The basics. I mean, how can I depend on this show to to really entertain me, to really blow my mind? Because it won't and it can't. It's very limited. It is, because you have two gay guys, typical white liberals, kind of guys. Your martini crowd. But then we have independent media, but that's really not going anywhere right now. I mean, they're trying to keep really good shows off the air, like this. Where the Bears Are. I seen that. Seen a few episodes of that show. It's we post it on the Gay Report all the time. If they just tweak a few of the lines and develop some of the characters, I think that would really be a good show, a really good comedy show. The thing is that if you want to play stereotypes, you're going to have to make the stereotype play on itself. Don't just lay it out there for everybody to see, like if it's a naked body, like, ooh, look at this. Yeah, we know already. We know that you have a penis. So what? What's so interesting about it? If you act that way, if you're a campy little gay bear, so what? I had a screenwriter professor of mine who said the same thing. Jose, you write about your friends doing this and going out to drink, and so what? Everybody does that, and that's true. Unless something happens. And that something better be good. It cannot just be, well, we can have gay Hulk or something like that. uh, I don't know. I'm begging. I mean, I'm just hoping and begging and screaming and yelling and masturbating in the hopes that one of these days, one of these years, and one of these seasons, and one of these stupid networks, we're gonna have a really good gay show with a really good gay character or characters. Please, please, please. No, well, I guess they're just in it for the fuck's sake of it and to get ratings and. But if you really want good ratings, if you want consistent ratings, then write a really good consistent show. I mean, what I see is that, and it doesn't matter if it's a gay show or a straight show or a mainstream show. I mean, they would just put up any of these crappy shows, put some glitz on it and say, oh, look, it's a new da-da-da show starring da-da-da, couple of doofuses. People think it's funny, and then after the first first season, they're like, it's over. They just did it for the ratings to get people hyped up and looking at it, and then it goes away. I mean, look at Fox. Fox, what happened? I mean, 85% of their shows are canceled. What does that tell you? Not just about Fox, but the culture of the television, entertainment, media culture. That these people are in it for the ratings and the money, and why can't we just do good shit? Why is that so difficult? I don't know. I'm just gonna stop whining. But anyway, no more Mr. Nice Gay, and no more New Normal. I'm done with it. You wanna watch it? Go ahead and watch it. Pretend you like it. But I'm not. Nope, I'm not.